just 5 more minutes snoozers, for the loud laughers and the quiet thinkers, for the playlist curators and the radio surfers, for the let's take the scenic route people, and the we'll get there when we get there crowd. For the busy, the bold, and the never stop moving, for the reflective, the spontaneous, the life at their own pace kind, for the digital generation, the early adopters, and everyone else. For those who love the thrill of making something new, and those who know what makes a Volkswagen. Compact yet spacious, smart, intuitive, designed for you. Designed for you. Designed for you. It's a car made for everyone.
Thank you. Hello, ID everyone. So glad to see you. One thing is clear, this is not just any small electric car. It is a true innovation driver, something that once again sets new standards for Volkswagen. Kai Grünitz, our CTO, and his team have poured their heart and soul into developing this model. And nobody could explain the idea behind the car better than Kai himself. Kai, come on over.
Please welcome Kai Grünitz, member of the board of the Volkswagen brand, Technical Development.
Yeah, thank you, Thomas, for the very warm welcome. To be honest, I couldn't wait for this great reveal because for me, it's an amazing car. And to be honest, it is even much more. For some companies, developing a software-defined vehicle is the most important topic for their future. But let's be honest, software that defines a car, really? Is this the right approach? We at Volkswagen, we believe the customers should be at the center of our doing. Their needs, their interests, their preferences. From the very first brainstorming for a new car, in our daily work, when we design, develop, and test a new product, customers is a good keyword, because the name of our small car says it all, ID everyone. And it's not just a play on words with the number 1, it also shows who the car's customers are, everyone. It is driven by young people as well as older people, from beginners to old hands, as an everyday car or as a second car. And let's not forget our commercial customers, such as delivery services or care services. From the very beginning, we took a close look at what these customers want and need and derived functions and interior concepts from this. And the result? That's the ID everyone. A real Volkswagen. That's why we are not developing a pure software-defined vehicle. We are developing a customer-defined vehicle. A car that supports its driver in everyday life. One that simply fits like your favorite sneaker. A car that perfectly and seamlessly integrates the digital life of its driver and other passengers. A car that is highly updatable, as we all know it from our smartphones. But this requires a redesigned, high-performance software architecture. And because we are Volkswagen, we are not using it in the most expensive vehicles first. We are delivering bottom-up. The production version of the ID EVERY1 will be the very first car in the Volkswagen Group to get this new software architecture. It will be ready as early as 2027. It will be one of the most modern and performant software architectures in the entire industry and affordable for many. Ladies and gentlemen, the ID EVERY1 is 100% Volkswagen, also in terms of its look. For this project, we put together a young and dynamic team. And 2 colleagues are presenting this team today. Bao from Design Strategy and Lorenzo, who is the exterior designer of this great car. So Big applause for Bao and Lorenzo. Join me to stage.
Please welcome Bao Lorena
And have fun.
Tron, Design Strategy, and Lorenzo O'Jayley, Exterior Designer of the Volkswagen brand.
Thank you, Kai. For us as design team, it was super exciting working on that project. And we were giving more freedom than ever before. And the task was simple: to create a car for everyone. But who's everyone? This time, we did not start sketching in the first step. We focused on the people. So we condensed this wide range of people into 3 groups. The first, called the urban group, the ones who live in cities or just want to enjoy the flexibility and all that advantage a small car brings. Second, the entertainment group, young and old, the ones who simply want to have fun driving that car. And third, our daily heroes, such as caretakers or delivery services. So we listened carefully to all of that groups. And we took everything we heard to connect with our design values to create a true Volkswagen.
Yeah, so then we started with the creative process. And since the beginning, there were many different paths. But something fascinating happened. At a certain point, everything came together, and the car kind of designed by itself. When we take a look at the side of the car, for example, we can clearly see these striking proportions. The focus on the stance, the powerful muscle of the car looks clean, but it also looks solid, stable. Therefore, it's also looking safe. But this car is compact on the outside, but is actually quite roomy on the inside. So this gave us the chance to develop as well a flexible and modular interior. But when we take a look at the front of the car now, then you can see the charming, the charismatic character, this positive face. But the car still always looks friendly, but confident, wide, really, really stable. And these lights, they speak with you, because the car is your friend. But also, what I find quite unique about this car is the fact that the structure, the architecture, which you see here in the front, with the volumes and with the light graphics as well, we actually carried over to the rear. This is creating a really seamless design connection to the car, front to the back. But my favorite part of the car, it's actually not the way it looks. It's the fact that when our colleagues seen the show car for the first time, they all found it so easy to understand, so simple to read, that they were actually explaining the design to us without us having to say anything. And I think that for a designer, this is the best feedback which you can have.
And what also fascinated me was how all that thoughts and all that passion of the complete different people involved in the team somehow crystallized in this car. And we all knew that this is it. We nailed it.
Thanks for watching. Check out our other videos and subscribe the channel.